21 Alive First Alert Forecast.
Well, we saw temperatures in the mid to upper 30s this morning. This is actually a look at the temperatures at 3:30 this morning. 37 degrees in Fort Wayne. Kind of balmy. Still cooler than average, but of course much warmer than where we've been. But now look at what's been happening over the past several hours. You see all this colder air filtering in from the northwest. And we knew that this warm-up would be pretty short-lived, and temperatures will continue to drop here through the night and stay pretty cold, likely below freezing through maybe Tuesday at the very earliest. So yeah, it is going to be a bit of a stretch here of colder weather on the way. Satellite radar shows another feature too, lake effect snow, something of course many of us are very used to, this time mainly focused southwest of Fort Wayne. So Wabash, Huntington County seeing some of that lake effect, although Whitley County will likely get in on this little plume moving through that's kind of mostly concentrated around Kosciuszko County. But Columbia City could see a little bit of light snow here soon. Now just east of Wabash, moved through LaFountain and into Huntington County. Just south of Huntington is where some of those snow showers happen to be. As we zoom out, and by the way, this will last for maybe a few more hours, quick inch, maybe 2 inches of fluffy snow is possible in the areas affected here by those lake bands. We're then watching a clipper system, which is going to be sliding down this front. And there are still questions, yes, even at this range, as to exactly how far south it's going to move. Latest indications show that we will likely be on the northern edge of this clipper. So you can see that the concentration here is through central Illinois and eventually central Indiana, just scraping, I'd say, the southwestern portion of the area. So Huntington, Wabash, Grant, perhaps Wells counties could see a little bit of light snow out of this, with most of the snow falling through Indy, Champaign, likely near Terre Haute. And then this system moves off to the south and east, again affecting the Cincinnati area, largely ignoring northern Indiana. Likely seeing some snow, but just given where things are trending now, not much. Maybe a quick, I'd say, trace. Now, if this system does move a little farther to the north and east, and there is still time for that to happen, it could. That's what happened with the Sunday system, kind of took a last-minute jog north. But it is possible that we could get maybe a little bit on the higher end of about 2 inches. But I'm probably leaning a little closer to a trace, to maybe an inch for most of us. But from, again, Peoria, Champaign, Cincinnati, Indy, right around 1 to 3 inches likely. The second clipper system, mid to late day Saturday, again, favoring central southern Indiana into Ohio, but it's not impossible that, much like yesterday's forecast model runs, this maybe shifts a little bit farther north. Looking less likely, but it could happen. And should that be the case, we'd be looking at maybe around 1 to 2 inches of snow. But I think, again, the concentration of 2 to 4 is going to be well to the south. The exception could be Jay, Blackford, Grant counties that get clipped with some of those slightly higher amounts. Now, temperatures, again, as advertised, much colder than average, once again into the 20s tomorrow. Friday might get to right around 30, but then even colder heading into the weekend. Wind gusts will also be dying down here tonight, so not a lot of strong wind to track. The next 7 days shows that, yeah, it's going to get pretty cold Saturday and Sunday. Our average high temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. So we're going to be about 20 degrees colder than average over the weekend. Overnight lows back into the single digits, but the warm up will be pretty rapid. Instead of spending a week with temperatures like this, it's only going to be a few days. By Tuesday, we're close to freezing. Wednesday, close to 40 degrees once again.
I don't recommend roller coasters in the winter, but that's quite the ride, Matt.
We've been on every single kind of roller coaster against our will so far this winter.
Yes, ditto. Thank you. Some business.